Good evening and welcome to Damage Does D&D. It is Sunday, so therefore it's the Investigators, and I'm sure we're all having a lovely time. Oh, wait, hang on, dear.
Death, destruction, imminent chaos, the usual.
So
the party have travelled across the world to Pytosco to finally face off with the beast that once slew two armies on the Valian-Sandemian border, leaving only our Bernia alive with the assistance of the god Nagale. That beast took a while to get going. It has its defensive measures of this black mist that surrounds it and tricks the brain into wanting to not attack it. But once through that, the beast woke up and began to engage with you. You've took down its initial defences and have begun attacking the tail, as you are aware is the first step into defeating this creature. The tail is looking pretty damaged at this point, but we start off at the top of the round with the Renegato's turn.
Where'd the spell?
So, I hope you've all been planning and discussing what your tactics are in the
Absolutely.
Yeah, definitely been doing that every day.
Absolutely. Totally
The
doing
Renegade is doomed. At the start of this turn, it needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Because its tail's on fire.
Ah.
It's probably going to succeed, but you know.
Let's move those out of the way. Why didn't I keep one of those around? So, where's my con? I've got to scroll up so far in the document to get to that.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Con save.
Yeah.
16.
It succeeds. It meets my DC and its tail is no longer on fire.
Oh, bugger.
I'll take that sign off.
Oh, bugger.
I'm so sad about missing out on my 1d6 fire damage.
Could have made all the difference.
Well, it could make all the difference. If it helps, I rolled a natural 1, so...
That doesn't help.
Okay, I'm not casting that spell anymore. Okay.
So, let's go back. There we go. Right. So, does someone want to share the...
Oh, sorry, I should share
share the
map.
map for the stream?
Duh.
I also use that to make sure I'm not showing anything I shouldn't show. That's why I spotted it.
There we go.
So, right. So, gonna just move down a bit. It's not left your hexes are weird, but it's not left your range scroll. That will do. Right. So, can I have just to describe this, the creature turns around to see everyone attacking it, and it just takes a couple of purposeful steps forward as the mist, as it's just emanating from this thing's back, seems to gather up and release in this wave that goes out in all directions. And can I have Kral, Morgrax, Bug, Bernia, and Sasha? Not quite Atan, you escape it. Can I have the 5 of you make a Constitution saving throw, please?
Does Bug need to? He's in the air.
Ooh, how far up are you, Bug?
Probably about 20 feet. Not very high.
at that kind of on that edge, I think you'll be okay.
Okay.
Try to extrapolate spherical dimensions. Let me just triangulate.
There's
No.
Pythagoras when you need him.
I'm gonna use my barbarian thing to re-roll my saving throw because it was shit.
Okay. So, Kral, how did you do?
25.
How much?
25.
You're okay. Morgrax,
Non-natural 20.
fail. Bernia,
Jesus.
It was con save, yeah?
yes.
23.
Succeeds. Sasha,
So the first time I rolled a 2, then I re-rolled it and I rolled a 1.
Don't forget your bless, Nat.
I
So
don't think
that
it's
probably
a
won't help here.
difference.
it's
So,
So-
9 plus bless.
that's a fail.
Yeah, no, fail.
I'm just gonna... Let's do it a little bit easier. Wow, there's a lot of numbers in this. Bear with me. I'm just having to roll this twice because I don't quite have the right number.
My heart bleeds for you.
Yeah, we're very upset about that.
I was initially going to just double the number, but I rolled so well on the first batch that I thought I'll roll lower on the second, so I'll give you that.
Thanks.
Okay. As this wave just comes out really quickly, some of you don't, well, none of you sort of see it in time. There's no way to avoid it. The best you can do is brace yourself and try and counteract whatever this force is that's going to hit you. Those of you that succeeded take 72 damage. No, sorry, that's wrong. That's bad maths. It's 56. Don't know where I got 72 from.
Oh, yeah, that's such a big difference.
Well,
It's too much.
For those that failed, 112.
jeez.
Yeah, I'm down.
That's necrotic damage. So now
Oh.
You're down.
Then maybe I'm not down.
That's a lot.
Hello, darkness, smile, friend.
it's probably
Good reason for Mazdak to not get any closer.
Look, there's a reason I've survived this long as Mazdak.
Oh, has it started its turn in the grease?
Unfortunately,
Oh,
it's at the end of its turn in the grease.
Ah, okay.
Okay.
Because it's necrotic, I'm still up.
Hey!
Yeah.
Bless is gone, by the way.
Cool.
Wonderful.
Searing Smite's faded anyway. I don't need to worry about that concentration.
Okay. So as the wave hits, those of you that are around just hear this thing roar. This awful roar, as it's almost willing you to come and fight it. Atan, your turn.
Can I have a dex saving throw, please?
Ooh, good point.
17, you gotta beat.
Okay. Okay. Yep, I beat 17.
Okay. You stay on your feet.
Shit.
Atan.
That puts my plan into complete disarray. Yes. Okay, I am going to have to cast fly on myself just to make it there. And I'm going to fly 60 feet to Morgrax. Just a quick question. Did it feel like that was a natural ability for that, or was it like a cast, like it had to have a build up for it to do it?
It wasn't magic. It was akin to a dragon breath.
Okay. Okay. Cool. I now can't use my bonus action to do anything. Apart
Unless
from
you
take
sorcery
no.
point.
Well, yeah. No, I still can't do it, can I? If my bonus action wanted to be to do a
Well,
spell, it's now going to be to get Morgrex up. So
If you want to say that you sorcery pointed or quickened your fly, so that was a bonus action, and you still have your action.
yeah, but my either way, it's a bonus action or action to get the potion out to feed it to Morgrex. So I can't do anything else magically.
Not magic.
Well, you couldn't anyway because you've
No, I can't cast anything, can I? Because if I cast it to turn it into a bonus action, I have no bonus action to use, and I have to use my action to get the potion out of Morgrex, don't I? To feed it to her.
Can you use your bonus action to do the potion and then your action to do your action?
Because my action is to fly, or my bonus action is to fly.
Oh, right, I get you.
But
Quicken
potioning is a bonus action.
Yeah, but no matter which way I do it, if I quicken it, it's an action to a bonus action, but I still have to use my action to do the potion, if that makes sense. It doesn't matter which way I do it.
Yeah.
You're right. Are you saying you're not using a potion?
No, I'm going to. What I was saying is that I can't do anything else but that. I was going to cast a spell.
No.
There's nothing else I can do.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
It seems a little greedy trying to do 3 things.
So yes, I will go into Morgrax's pocket on the floor, and I suppose it's going to be a roll of the dice because I don't know which potion is which, do I?
How many potions do you have, Morgrex?
Quite a lot.
Although, depends. I feel like Morgrex might be the sort of person to label them.
I do feel that too. I have 15 potions.
I feel like she got a list as well. So
Because I would go for the greater healing potion. if
Well,
I knew which one was what.
It's whether you, in the moment, in the rush, stop and read labels.
I get the
I
impression
know,
you
Quick read.
picked the biggest
I'll
red
give it
one
to
up
you.
he could find.
Sorry, James, go ahead.
He'd pick the biggest red one up he could find.
Probably.
Yeah.
You can choose, Atan. You can choose.
Have you?
which potion.
Is it the greater or the superior one you've got, or have you just?
I have 3 supreme, 6 superior, and 6 greater.
I would 100%. If it's the bigger bottle, take the supreme, because it's Morgax. She needs to get up. She's my friend.
That's fair.
If the DM will allow that.
Yep.
So what dice is that for the supreme?
Uh, 10d4 plus 20.
It's going to be a D&D Beyond, guys, okay? Rather than waste time trying to pick up 10d4.
Coward.
Howard, I don't know if I have 10d4
Well,
at hand, to be
just-
fair.
Put all the D4s on the floor and then stand on them with your bare foot. That'll pick them up.
and just flick your foot.
I thought the other day of the game Boggle. Anyone remember Boggle?
Yeah,
Yep.
Boggles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It had like the little dome, little plastic
Yeah,
dome, and
you
you could
could
click
push
it
it
down
and
and it would
poof.
pop the dice around.
Yeah.
I want a little dome for each dice, so I could just
That'd
pop
be
it.
cool.
It's
So 48 points of healing.
Whoa, lovely.
But was that just a dice roll?
No, that would
That's
the
not
dice
all.
roll maximum would be 40, but yeah, it was 28 plus 40, which isn't the worst.
No, I'm standing up again, so
Mhm.
I'm
Um,
saved. That saves.
Yeah, and that is me. I've used movement, everything, and I can't get away.
we'll do that. Right. Great. Morgrax, Atan, and Kral. The three of you, as you're going about your business,
Mhm.
A little wisp of this mist just shoots off from the back of the creature, and it aims it at you. Crawl, does a 28 hit you?
Yeah. Yeah.
Morgrax 21.
I'll allow it since I have to.
And Atan 11.
Wouldn't Morgrax be at disadvantage because she's on the floor if this is your ranged attack?
Fine. We'll go with it. I'll allow it. That was a 28 on the second one.
You can see the desperation coming in here.
Nice try.
Sorry, Debbie, I tried.
I'm assuming I miss Atan, but
Yeah.
get the other two. So there's Crow, you take 8 points of necrotic damage and are pushed back 30 feet.
Oh, wonderful.
You just get launched off directly into the. Let's just pop you over somewhere like that. If you can see my.
Yeah.
Yep.
There you
It's not
go.
a fast flowing river, right? He's not in danger of getting swept away from the battle.
No, it's not very fast. Morgrax, you end up back there by Bug. And Atan gets missed. Missed.
I was laughing before you said it.
Morgrax, you take 10 points of necrotic damage as you get hit.
But that's a reasonable amount of damage to take.
Yeah. That's fair. Glad you think so.
Compared to 112.
Asher. Over to you.
I'm going to drop my what's it called? Radiant consumption, because it doesn't seem to be doing anything to it, and I don't want it hurting me or anybody else. And then I'm going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, charge up and start hacking.
Back
That's
away.
all I can do. And I'm gonna be reckless and great weapon fighting, because fuck it. Mm, 16. Oh wait, no, sorry, hang on. Can't math. 20.
Can you get further around the back of it? Because you're kind of more towards its front left shoulder at the moment.
Sure.
Just to try and keep you aiming
Is that
at the tail. How far around can you get? What's your movement?
40, I think.
Yeah, just sort of come around the side or around the back of it. Just because you were
So 40. That alright?
going up for the tail. Yeah, that's fine.
So yeah, the first attack is non-natural 20, which I don't think does it.
There you go. Oh, I didn't put that on. No, I don't think so, but I'm just... Oh no, I got it right. Do many things. No, that doesn't hit.
Second attack. Fuck's sake. Everything's rolling shit today. And I'm gonna action surge and change my dice again because they're shit. Let's go back to those. So 2 more attacks. Oh, there we go. 24 to hit.
Hit. Don't worry about necrotic or radiant, as it's immune to
No, I
those.
know. That's why I'm only rolling the 2d6 for the sword. 30 points of slashing damage altogether.
Oh dang! You have. Yeah, you missed 2. So you come in and whiff as the towel just moves out the way, and then you try again angrily, and then you just focus yourself a little bit and just shing, sever this tail from the back of the creature.
Woo!
Nice.
You perfectly hit the damage that you needed.
Nice.
So it's 30 left. Right.
I can't reach its eyes from here, can I?
No.
But it's okay, it's going to turn around to you shortly.
As I'm in front of it, can I see that it's opened its eyes now, fully? Because you said last time that it hadn't really.
So, as the tail gets severed, yes, you see like almost like a it's been woken up in surprise by this, the pain or realizing the situation. Its eyes widen, and then it vanishes. The mist that surrounds it just seems to pull in and then break apart as the creature disappears.
Uh-oh.
However, as this was a terrible idea. Oh,
So we're meant to butt it on its nose now, aren't we?
can I give it a...
Eyes.
Yeah, eyes next.
Oh, okay.
Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes.
The mist, as it
Oh no. Oh no,
as
no,
it
no,
breaks apart,
no, 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 no.
it just splits up, going for each one of you.
I don't like
And
that.
yes, Bug, your one is in the air with you.
Yep.
Sasha, I think you've still got an attack left.
I've got nothing to hit.
Thing behind you.
Oh, is that thing I can hit? I'll hit it then.
I think out of nothing but surprise, you'd probably swing at it.
His thing is here. Hit thing.
18.
Shows 23 on my screen now.
Yeah, but I'm doing great weapon fighting, so I've got to take 5 off.
Right, okay. My bad.
Why don't I have the AC written down for you? It's fine, bear with me. What did you roll? 18.
Yes.
Hits.
Marvellous. 29 points of slashing damage. Does the necrotic and radiant count with that?
Double checking. No, same.
Okay, so 29 points of slashing damage.
Nice.
I had written the AC of these things in there. I'll just show up their bars so you can track their damage. Can I do that? Gotta do it one by one. Right, is there anything else, Sasha, before while I'm doing this?
Nope, that is me.
Okay, I need to. Okay. Bernier, you see this. The creature in front of you just vanish as it splits into seven separate parts, and this wisp of mist appears before you and moves quicker than you can. And it just sort of tries to attack by bludgeoning, hitting itself against you. You're not quite sure how that goes, but a 16-17 to hit,
Does not hit.
a 19 to hit,
Just hits.
then a and then so this thing just bashes into you, connecting thrice against you, and totaling 25 points of damage.
Oh.
No, don't like that.
How many hits did he get on me?
3.
3. Or 4, at least. Blimey.
But it's now your go.
Okay. Not super fond of that. I'm going to use my bonus action to cast Shield of Faith on myself.
Yep.
And I must remember that I also do have access to Shield. And then I'm going to covertly reposition myself and going to go for the whole hit it very hard approach.
A wise choice.
Sound
Shield of
tactics.
Faith. Well, find the token. Find the icons later. Ooh. 25 to hit.
Oh yeah.
Dealing not bad. 10, 18 points of magical slashing. And then a second attack. Plus 12, so 27 to hit.
Yep.
And let's see if I wasn't able to see what Sasha was doing with it because I was more focused on holy fuck, it's just disappeared. So I'm gonna try a smite, which just gives me 2d8 unless it's not undead or a fiend, is it?
No.
So that is 13 points of magical flashing and 10 points of radiant if it'll take.
The radiant doesn't seem to do anything.
Okay, which is good to know. And I'll call out, "Group up! We cannot be caught alone." And that'll be my turn.
Yeah,
That's
like
everything I can
fun.
do.
Okay. Bug, this thing appears next to you in the air and begins trying to attack you. We've got a 26 to hit,
Yeah, that hits.
22.
22 just hits, but if it does a 22, it gets 2d6 fire damage.
Okay, keep that in mind.
Okay.
That one's a natural 20.
Per hammer.
That one's 19.
19 gets 2d6 as well, so that's 4d6 fire damage. So that's 12 points of fire damage.
Excellent. Cool. Cool.
I feel that shield will come in useful sometime.
Yeah. So I got 2 hits, one of which was a crit. So let's get it on.
What sort of damage is this?
26 points of necrotic damage
Can't do anything with that.
total.
Okay, thank you.
Your turn.
Okay. Bonus action. No, it's not even a bonus action. It's just something that happens. My spirit is going. My snake's going to teleport us away 15 feet,
Okay.
and it does another 1d6. No, a dex saving throw DC 17, or it takes more fire damage.
Okay. Dex save. Okay, where's my... Oh, good. That's a fail for a 5.
Okay, so that's another
Actually, it was
6
like-
points of fire damage. So that's just going to move us.
What was the damage?
6. And then I'm going to cast Scorching Ray at level 6 because I'm now shitting myself.
Fair.
So that gives me 2, 3,
I
4,
was flying.
5.
Would you become a fire pigeon?
Sorry? Yeah. Hold on, you cast this spell, so that you can gain 1 extra rate for everyone above 2, so it's a 6 level. So that's 6 rays I'm firing.
Okay. AC
So-
is 17, so just tell me how many hit.
Okay, let me get so 1, 2, 3. Come on, where's some more? 4, 5, 6, 60, 20s. Woo! Okay, so you said the DC is 20. That's
17.
1.
17.
Sorry, 17, sorry. 16. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 out of the 6 hit.
Nice.
Okay. And so that's
86.
2d6 for each one, so that's 8d6s. So that is 9, 11, 16 for the first 2. And 11, 12. So that's 28 points of fire damage in total.
Nice.
Oh, no, hold on. It does more than that because I've got a thing. It's an extra. Where is it? The Wild Serpent. There's something it does when I do fire damage. It adds extra points of damage to it. Just give me a sec. Enhanced Bond. Here we go. Whenever you cast a spell that deals fire damage or restores hit points while your wildfire spirit is summoned, roll a d8 and gain this bonus equal to the number rolled on the damage. In addition, when you cast a spell with a rage, yeah. So that means I get 4 d8s as well because everyone was an individual attack, wasn't it?
Well,
That's a bit broken.
Read the spell again.
Okay, whenever you cast a spell that
A
deals
spell.
fire damage,
A spell. It's one spell.
What's this feature? Is this the
Yeah.
druid thing?
but it was
'Cause-
6 different
Yeah, but you
attacks.
get different amounts of rays for Scorching Ray, but it's only one spell you're casting. Otherwise, you could cast 7
it's not when
spells
you
in one
make
go.
an attack roll. It's
Yeah,
not
I
when
thought
you
that-
make an attack roll. It's when you cast a spell. You cast.
But
one
nice
spell.
try, though.
Extra 5 point, yeah,
I was-
an extra 5 points of fire damage.
I respect the try. I really do.
Oh, that would be pretty awesome, though, wouldn't it?
What's the...
As a DM, no.
Yeah.
Okay, that's my go.
So there was 28 plus
5.
5.
Nice.
Yeah, no, I'm just going to stay there.
Good damage. Crawl in the water.
The turtle made it to the water.
So yeah, this thing just sort of floats above the water as you've splashed into it. It just begins to attack.
I'm just going to preemptively cast, use my reaction to cast shield. So
Okay.
22.
I got a 26 to hit. What does shield put your AC to?
22.
22. 23 to hit. And that one's a 13 to hit. So 2 hits. Which would be that 19 points of necrotic for you.
Wonderful. Okay.
For those of you who enjoy paying attention, that one was only 3 attacks.
Oh.
Morgrax. Sorry, Kral, no, it's your go.
Carried away,
Let's
there,
get
DM.
that.
Yeah. Right. I'm
Baby on
just going
screen.
to cut this thing with my sword. Thank you for the look, my darling. That is a natural 20.
Woohoo!
Nice.
Oh, Christ.
You need to pass the baby around.
And 21. With my booming blade damage as well, so 21. I will get this right in 27, and then I need to roll 2d8 as well. Oh yeah, I'll take that, that's fine. 11. Is it 2d8? Yes, it is 2d8. I'm not going mental. So there's 26 points of magical slashing damage and another 11 points of thunder damage.
Wow.
Nice.
So 37 total.
Yeah. And
Nice
then,
hit.
I know it's going to be a disadvantage, but I'm going to try an attack with the cannon on top of my shell.
Okay.
That might do it actually. 8 plus 9 is
17.
Yep, that hits.
yeah. Okay, cool. And then that's another 3d8 force damage.
I'll do the maths for you. It hits.
Thank you. 6, 4, so it's 12, 16. Plus 5. 21 points of force damage.
Very nice.
And I'm going to sort of move around this thing to the other side, staying within its reach.
Yeah, I think you'd need to be there if you were going that way around.
Because I have a plan to get back up the wall. I just need to deal with this first.
Is Kral going to be okay in the water though?
Yes. You will be fine.
I mean, he is a turtle.
Exactly. Yeah, of everyone to go in the water, the turtle's probably your first choice.
Realistically, you can't drown me for at least an hour.
Atan and Bug might not have appreciated it quite so much.
No.
Yeah. That's everything for me. I'm hanging on by a thread, but yeah, that was
I need a
good enough.
Morgrax. You've also had one of these appear just to your right. That,
Well, I'm presuming I use my movement to stand up first.
well, the thing attacked. Well, no, I guess you're on the floor, aren't you? Because you've just been forced back.
And then died. Briefly.
You died first, then Atam potion.
That's right, yes. Push me, and then I got pushed back. So am I? So the question then is am I still on the floor, having not gotten up, but having come back from the dead?
I think so.
Okay.
Quick one, Martin. I've just remembered I need to do concentration saving throws for my concentration, and I failed, so I've not lost concentration, and the flaming sphere's gone.
Right. Okay. Get rid of that. Who's doing? Is that Atan doing 60 miles? Okay, so I got right. Just 2 attacks on you, Morgrax. Oh, that was great. A 23 to hit.
Yep.
And a 24 to hit.
Yep.
12, 22 points of necrotic damage.
Ouch.
Okie doke.
But it's your turn now.
Yay. So yeah, movement action to stand up. Looking for the correct spell. No. Nope. Sorry, I should be more familiar with my spells. Right, I'm going to go for a mass healing word. And this is going to be targeting myself, Atan, Sasha, and Bernia. Kral, try and hold it together until one of us can see over the cliff, and I'll get you too. Oh, Bug as well, since he's damaged. So the 5 people mentioned get 20 points, but then there's also those extras that I keep forgetting about. So 22 points each.
Thank you very much.
Nice.
Nice.
And then you get extra as well.
Yeah, I was just reading down to try and find that.
I'm on a very nice amount.
What's this spell slot? That was a fort. So I get 6 points. Okay. Mark off the spell slot before you forget. I already did, apparently. And I can't really do anything else, so that's it for my turn.
Mazdak.
Yep, that's okay. I'm feeling particularly tanky today.
Does a 27 hit you?
Absolutely, it does, yes. My armor class is 11. You're not going to miss.
And a 30.
Yep.
I'm rolling with plus 11. So, 2 hits. And that's 21 points of necrotic damage.
Not quite a mouse stack.
No.
But quite close.
Okay, let's just edit that. My go?
It's your go, yeah.
Super duper. Okay. I don't like this. I don't want to be anywhere near this. So I'm going to run away. I'm going to cast Thunderstep, which is a
Nice.
3rd level spell. And you need to make a con save. Must be 17. Oh, yeah, I like that.
Four, and I get 9.
As a fail, you take 23 points of thunder damage as the whole world, literally 300 feet around us, hears this massive crack of thunder. And I'm going to move all the way over fucking there. Fuck that.
Not like towards the healer or anything logical like
No,
that.
I am not bunching up with anyone. It's if an AoE goes off, I die. Yeah, that's my go. Thank you.
Okay. Tan, back to you. So yes, you've got a floaty wisp in front of you. Just the one for you. And it's a 13 to hit.
Misses. Jesus. Okay, so my go, I'm assuming now, as
Yep.
that was that.
Are you
So-
actually got armor, Fiddy?
Yeah.
I must be. Jesus Christ. So, as I look in front of me and I see Sasha's attacked this one next to her, Kral has attacked this one, and Bernie has attacked the one next to them. I know they're taking separate damage, but when I look at my one, does it seem like it's still part of this whole Vidigita?
Ooh, do me an Arcana check.
Okay. On a 16, unfortunately.
I was about to say, actually make it a disadvantage because you're trying to process this really quickly. But we'll say a 16, you just don't make it.
Okay.
Yeah. Who knows? You've never fought or faced or heard of anything that operates like this.
Okay then. Hatan's going to try this because it is very much do or die for most of us.
Sorry
here.
to interrupt. Can I change my mind? Is that okay? Is it too late to change where I move to?
Depends.
Well,
Where do you want to move to?
there.
In the trees.
We're literally beside Morgrax.
Okay.
Is that okay? Sorry.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, you want a healer.
There's a plan.
There's a plan. I like it. Yeah, that's fine. Carry on, Hatan.
Yeah, okay, so I'm going to try this and I'm going to cast Banishment.
Okay.
I don't know whether getting rid of one will get rid of all, but if it doesn't, I'm gonna cast it at max level what I've got to get those additional 2 targets. That's within 60 feet of me, so the 2 is it of me or will the first one I cast it on?
It'll be distance from you.
Yeah.
Distance from me. Okay. In that case, it's going to be the one next to me and the 2 next to Mazdak and Morgrax.
Good choice. I like that choice.
You can cast banishment on multiple targets.
Yeah, if you
You upscale it.
upscale it, yeah.
Oh, cool.
But what I'm also going to do, so I don't know how this works with it, but if I heighten the spell, does one or do all get disadvantage on it?
Just one.
Okay.
Actually, I should have got you to commit to using it first. Are you using it?
You know, yeah. I'll use it. I was just asking if it would be all of them. So in that case, it's going to be the one, the right of Mazdak then, because I know the ones next to me it's at full health, but.
Okay. So, which ones were your targets?
So let me just ping so you can see. So it's going to be that one, and that one. However,
Okay.
that one will be heightened, so it has disadvantage.
Okay. I'm just going to. See. Just need to make sure I know which one's which.
Sorry, I don't like to talk to you while you're playing D&D.
It's fine.
If you want to drink, just shout.
Okay. So the one next to you, Atan. Vanishes. Because yeah, that was a terrible roll. Although, what's your DC?
It's 19.
19. Like that. Here we go. The one to the left of Morgrex gets 15. And the one to the right of Mazda, which is at disadvantage. Gets an 8. Yeah,
Very nice indeed.
that was certainly a move.
So okay.
And I should say, the dice I was using to roll all of this rolled a natural 20 on that last one, which was obviously overwritten by the other dice that I had to roll. So that one would have saved.
I'm very happy
Yeah.
it did.
Okay.
So
And in that case, I will then quicken a spell and do a firebolt at, well, the only one I can realistically see. Hang on.
you're gonna
You are
cast a firebolt at an enemy.
at an enemy. Yes. Yes. Can I see that one? What Kral's up against?
Yeah. It's not much of a drop off to the water, so
Yeah. Okay. I will fire that one up against where Kral is then, because he looks like he is
indeed.
in shallow water.
In deep water would be the phrase.
Deep doo-doo.
So natural 17. So
That hits.
cool. And that is quite a lot of d10s.
Is it a 3d10 yet?
Yes, it is. I didn't realise it until I've just looked at it. That's really good. 2 8s and a 9.
That is good.
So 25.
Can't you? Don't you?
Oh, and plus 5, so it'll be 30 in total for my elemental affinity.
Very nice.
It's left on 2.
Oof.
Cool. And then I will move when I get off drawing a line into the trees. That's my go.
Okay. Where's she? I've just remembered the thing that says the Riddigeature is immune to any spell or effect that would alter its form or move it to another plane of existence against its will.
Oops.
So I'm not going to undo that, but we'll give you. Let me just roll a d4. So I rolled a 3. So 3 more people's turns. Sasha, burn your bug. That's the point where they'll come back.
Yeah, I was going to say if that's the case, or maybe you just give them a save.
I'll give you something for it because it was a really smart move,
Nice.
and I don't want to backpedal shit.
Okay, cool.
We kind of needed a little bit of a win there.
Yeah.
Cool. Yep, that's my go. Thank you.
Okay. The mist isn't really doing much, or it's already in action. Sasha,
Choppy choppy.
slash that.
All the good
Fuck.
stuff again, so Reckless and Great Weapon Fighter.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, 23 to hit.
Yarp.
Gonna re-roll that too. So 28 points of slashing damage on the first one.
Nice.
And then I'm going to attacky again. Which is natural 19, which is a crit for me.
Very
Awesome.
Nice.
Should see it off here with a crit.
Re-roll those 2 ones. So that's 42.
Yeah.
Very nice.
You just bring your sword back round and just slice clean through this thing. And as you do, it almost sort of falls to the floor, but then just gets pulled back sort of towards your right shoulder as you begin to see very, very faintly just the outline of the Riddigeator as the mist sort of begins to coalesce back. I'm going to just collect these over here.
Can I see Crow from where I am? How is he up in the air, down on the ground?
With you raging, you probably focus on the one next to Bernia, to be honest, and just charge forward.
Valid point. I mean, in terms of seeing him, yes. You can just about see the top of his head. There's a couple of rocks there, but they are lower level. And the thing is floating above the water. So yes, it's very obviously there. You want to go stomping through the bushes, parkour up the rocks, leaped 15 feet across the water, and slash down on that wisp, avoiding
I've got any
Kral's
more
head.
attacks, unfortunately.
No, I thought that's what you were building up to.
I was trying to figure out where I could go. Where was the one that was attacking me before I killed it? Just so I know which way I was facing.
Right, down that way.
So, okay, so I wouldn't have been looking that way. That's fine.
No.
I will then go and assist Bernia.
Okay.
But I can't do anything because, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, what we'll do is I'll use my bonus action to second wind.
Yeah.
Get some health back.
You can crack on with that.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Did I attack you before your turn, Sasha?
You did not.
No one reminds me when I make mistakes.
This is very.
I didn't know you were supposed to, in fairness.
Yes, so I'll just go back and do that. You'll probably be fine, but just so I can get
Well,
some.
it's attacks at advantage because reckless, so.
It's 4 hits. These things are doing 1d4 attacks per round. Chaotic kind level I love.
Nice. I like that.
Oh,
a good
that's
idea.
super. A 15 to hit on the first one.
Is that at advantage?
Yep.
Then no.
That one's 28. So
Yes.
that's one hit. There's a 19.
Nope.
And the last one is a 30.
Yes.
So
2 out of 4.
2 out of 4 ain't bad. 20 points of necrotic damage.
After
Halved.
10 because me.
Ah. Okay, so then, yes, moving on to Bernia. The one in
I'm going
front.
to take this d20 and I'm going to use it to roll an attack.
Wait.
Well, I'm
No,
going to
no,
take my d4 and decide how many attacks it's getting.
Oh yeah,
Which is
I'll let you try and hit me this time.
I'm going to
Yeah.
take that D4 and shove it where the sun don't shine.
Well, that's a spiky proposition. That's a 30 to hit on the first.
Yeah, that one hits.
That's a second 19 in a row for 30. That one's an 18 to hit.
Nope.
And that one's a natural 1. 2 hits. Not sure I've got more than that at all. 4, 5, 6, 7. 17 points of necrotic damage.
Are they separate attacks because I've got concentration checks to make?
Oh yes, 2 separate attacks then.
So
And,
two separate lots of damage. The DC won't be higher.
Oh,
Using
yeah,
my
I don't
sentinel, I will smack it. Because it attacked somebody nearby that wasn't me.
Yep.
I got over 10 on the dice on both of them, so
Yeah.
17. Yeah.
But both of them were minimum con checks.
Does Great Weapon Fighter work with? I don't know if we would count it with that one.
You get to choose whether you use it as well, but
I automatically assumed that I would be. That's why I wanted to check. So,
Use it then.
Yeah,
so
it's-
18.
Hits.
Reroll that 2. $29 points of slashing damage.
Oof,
Okay.
nice.
And then Bernia.
okay. So let's do the whole rolling to attack thing. Natural 20.
Nice.
It's a shame that I can't pump the smite, but oh well.
Smite free zone, I'm afraid.
Doesn't
Wrong
feel
campaign,
good using
sorry.
the only magic you have.
I got
not
a Melissa roll, so 666.
Nice.
12, 18, 22 plus 8. 30 points of magical slashing on that crit.
That is the second
That's
time that precisely 30 damage was required.
Exact.
Exact.
Okay.
That one also returns back to the main body, and you can start to see the outline of this creature. It's a little bit clearer, just in the wisps of the mist.
Okay. Am I able to see where Kral went? The question of whether I can see that Kral is having trouble with one of these shadowy things.
No, I think the sight line from there is basically perfectly yes. down the edge of the bushes there. The edge
Wonderful.
of the trees.
So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 5, 10, 15, 20. Okay, I can't quite get into normal attack range, but I'm going to... Oh, actually, do I have a crossbow? No, I don't. No, I'm going to draw my one dagger that I have, and I'm going to hope this works. And I'm going to do a throw and throw the dagger at the shadow that is tormenting Kral.
It might just be what you need.
I've got disadvantage because I'm not within 20 feet. But it's with my strength and proficiency, which is going to be a plus 10. That's a 22, a 12 and a 13.
That'll do it. And I assume you're going to deal more than 2 points of damage.
I rolled a 2 on the d4 for 8 points of damage because, you know, overkill. I don't artfully throw the dagger, I just fucking launch it with the belt.
Okay.
What else am I going to do? Got my bonus action left. There's not really much I can do with that. I'm going to turn and look at the group. I think I'm just going to move. Oh, no, that's too far. There. And just be kind of keeping an eye on the coalescing shadows and also looking out to Mazdak and Morgrax. Because I could have sworn there were some shadows there, but they've gone. So.
Not for long.
And I've not got enough move. And that'll be my turn.
Yeah, did I say after Bug's turn?
Yeah, 3, you said.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
you said
Bug...
player's turn. I thought you meant 3 rounds.
No. That we'd basically sit and be waiting.
Yeah.
So, Bug.
You're
Nothing
muted.
is attacking you. You're muted. But the one that was coming for you vanished. So what are you going to do?
I was a bit surprised that everything suddenly vanished. What I'm going to do is fly over to here and sort of go down just sort of 10 feet, just hovering, and I'm going to cast Aura of Life. What that does is give a 30-foot radius doodah on me. That gives everybody, every non-hostile creature in the area, including me, has resistance to necrotic damage. His hit points maximum cannot be reduced, and any creature that falls to 0 regains 1 hit point within that 30-meter
30-foot radius.
30-foot radius, yes.
That's a huge zone. That's amazing.
It is. I forgot I had that because it's nothing to do with fire. But yeah, that's concentration as well, so I need to put the concentration back on.
Yeah. Okay. That'll be handy.
And bonus action. Can I do anything? How far away is that one? That's not too far away. Okay, I'm going to spit at that one. That's about all I can do. So that is...
Yeah, there's only one visible, and it's the one over to the left where Mazdak was.
That's a 27 to hit.
What's the range on that thing?
60 foot.
A 60-foot spit!
Yeah. Sure.
This fire druid is so overpowered.
Yeah. And that's 9 points of fire damage.
No, okay. A 60-foot spit.
Before Bug's turn would end, I think people near me would hear just shout out, "Something's not right, it's fighting the banishment. Watch out."
Yeah. Cool.
Okay, that's my go.
And right on cue. Where's my The 3 wisps return.
Oh, Jungo.
Did I put them on the wrong? Are they back on there?
Yep.
Yep.
Yep, they're there.
Okay. Kral,
Okay.
you are wisp free. It's over to you.
5, 10,
That dagger from my inventory.
We'll call those rocky bits like rough terrain. So
20, 30 to there then.
yeah, that seems fair. You drag yourself out of the water.
Cool. So I will look around. This wispy bugger here, can I see him?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, first I'm going to, at the 3rd level, cast Cure Wounds on myself. Because... Ow.
Yeah.
Bold move, but yeah, sure. If you want to play that way.
Coward. That's all I heard there.
Okay. I get that. There we go. And then sort of, it's just going to be like literally hands on his knees, like literally healing himself. And then you'll just see him look up slightly, and the cannon will just go off as a bonus action.
Yep.
Thankfully, I can roll normally, so 17 plus 26 to hit.
Yeah.
Ooh, not so good this time.
But you feel this projectile just come shooting past you.
10, 11, 15 points of force damage.
Okay. Anything else?
So, I mean, Carl's come close to death yet again. So he's slightly hyperventilating. And he's just sort of like hands on his knees, like, oh, I really wish I was in the workshop right now. And that will be my go.
Morgrax, this thing has returned and is once again next to you. And does a 16 hit you?
Muted.
Muted.
Sorry, unmuted, that was a no.
Excellent.
Okay. It got the one attack and it failed, so it's over to you.
I shall return the favour. Which is not something I usually do, but, you know, it's worth a try. That is a 22 to hit.
Hits.
For a whole of 4 points of bludgeoning damage. It's the principle that matters, right?
Certainly is.
Good.
Anything else?
Yeah. Just. Who is that at the top right, or is that a person?
This
Just pinged it there.
That's my awakened spellbook. I can cast.
And it's still
spells
there.
through- Yeah, I can cast spells through it if I need to.
Okay. Sorry, I was just getting confused about that.
No, you're good.
Where did your bed go, Morgrax?
Oh, I took it off down to the lower right of the screen, very
Ah,
lower right of the map, when I lost consciousness.
Does spiritual weapon disappear?
It's not concentration,
No,
It's
but
not
they've lost,
concentration.
but they've gone down. So it's really a
it's DM call, I would say.
yeah.
Generally, because it's a spell you've created, I would argue that it disappears if you lose consciousness.
That
Well,
seems reasonable.
I'll
I'll go with that.
Yeah,
DM.
that's what I was assuming.
Yeah, no, I think that's valid. Okay, well,
Okay, sorry. I'm going to go for a. Yeah, no, not that one. Another mass healing word. No, I've had an action. Can't do spell.
You can do a spell if it's a bonus action.
Isn't mass healing word a bonus action?
It is a 3rd level for some reason. So let's do a 3rd.
That's the first level you get access to it. Because it's multiple.
Oh, so I can still do it at 4th level.
Yeah.
Oh, right. be great if I knew how to play the character, wouldn't it?
Ah, you're good.
It's hot. People's brains melt.
So that's 19, 21 points of damage. Need to zoom in here so I can see.
Healing would be better.
A 10. No, damage.
Okay.
No, sorry. Healing. 21 points of damage to Sasha Bernier, Atan, Bug. Mazdak took damage, didn't he?
Yeah, not much, but enough.
Yeah. Well, it's a case of I can target up to like 6 people, and unfortunately, Kral is still at a range.
All is well.
Is that with bonuses? 21?
21 is with bonuses, yeah.
Thank you.
Sorry, was I included in that one?
Yes. Sorry, it's everyone except Kral, because I'll have to give him some special attention when he gets back into range. And that's it for my turn, thank you.
Okay. In which case, Aztec, you've you got attacked by this thing and then just instantly vanished, just disappeared from it.
Run away.
But as you teleport, you land back or next to Morgrax. You turn to look from where you've came from, and this thing just
Okay.
just comes for you.
Okay. Yep, no problem.
Okay. We've got a 20 to hit.
Yep.
We've got a 13 to hit.
Yep.
Don't think I can fail. A 12 to hit.
Yep.
Oh no.
But armor class is
I
11.
actually just rolled a 2 and then a 1. And it's still.
Bye.
Does that have shield?
I don't have shield, no. I did look. I haven't got it.
Maybe something to invest in if you survive this fight.
Maybe. Maybe, we'll see.
That is 30 points of
Yep.
necrotic damage, which you are resistant to.
So it's half to 15.
Half to 15. He lives.
Tank!
Whoa!
Bug, you just saved Mazdak's life.
Yes, you did. Well done.
Yeah.
My go?
It's now your go.
Okay, cool. Thunderstep.
Thought you might.
And I'm,
Hurt your allies.
I'm going to take Morgrax with me. Because I can bring
Okay.
one ally. That was the plan. You see, get to
Nice
Morgrax,
work.
get her to safety. So,
Save the hero, save the world.
literally.
Save the Green Dragon, save the world.
So I'm
Is it just 5 feet? It's a 5-foot sphere around you. Is that it?
No, I can take one.
I mean, the damage that it
Oh,
does.
10 feet. Every creature within 10
Bug's in
feet.
the air. He's fine.
Yeah, he's far away from me. So
Is it cube or sphere?
it is 10. Each creature within 10 feet of the space you left. So
How far up are you, Bug?
he's 10 feet.
You're
yeah,
about 10
so-
feet up, weren't you?
Yeah, but he's like 10 feet away from me as well. So
It's an angle, at an angle.
yeah,
Yeah, Bug's
There's
free.
trigonometry here.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
So
I'm
yeah,
just
Bug, you're
gonna
out.
grab Morgrax's hand and say,
Come with me if you want to live.
Yeah.
"Let's go heal Kral." Zip.
Ooh.
And we will go over here, and Morgrax will appear between me and Kral. So she's within touching distance. So you need to move yourself because I can't move you.
Oh, yeah.
That's Bug.
No,
Don't do
that's
that.
Bug.
Roll one. That's Bug.
That's me.
Go away. I didn't bring
I
I
Bug.
thought you did as well.
No,
I didn't bring
Oh,
Bug.
sorry. Oh, sorry. I thought you did. My mistake.
Okay, so it's 3d10 thunder damage. So please roll well. Yes,
What's the
you beauty.
what's the DC?
17 deck, 17 con.
Con. Let me just check the con on these things. Okay.
I rolled 887.
So I'm going to go the
23.
one top 23. Nice. 17 on the first one.
That saves, so it takes half.
Let's do that. What was half?
That's 11.
Okay. The second one gets a 17.
Takes 11.
And the third one gets an 8.
The
So it
tails
takes
takes the whole 23.
Excellent move.
Yeah, so we would just appear there and say, "Quick, do the thing! I can do this another 2 times."
I was going to say the man with a plan, but it should be more the Verdun with a plan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's my go.
Okay.
And I thought it was a good go.
So it was an excellent move. We've got good plans all round, but I think we'll take a quick break there as we're at the top of the round.
Okie dokie. Right, so we will be back after these sponsorship messages that we don't have and never have, never will have, and never ever. You basically don't trust us with your money, is what I'm saying. Because, you know, we're not to be trusted. We're not trustworthy. We're very, very bad people. See you in a bit. And welcome back. We're, having a bit of a stroll around the lovely gardens and scenic flowers and... No, it's hell. DM?
So, we pick back up at the top of the round with Atan. So your wisp that has now come back to form, or unbanished,
Mine wasn't it here.
flies directly at you and attacks. We've got a 21 to hit.
Yep.
A 17 to hit.
Shield.
Okay. And a 27.
Yeah, 2 hit.
So does the 21 still hits, even with shield?
The 20, yeah. It puts my AC up to 20.
So you hit.
So the 17 doesn't hit.
Yeah. So you've got 19 points of necrotic damage, halved to 9 because you're in Bug's aura.
Thank you, Mr. Bug.
Monsieur Bug?
If I move there, is that out of his range, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck it, I move there. I need to do it so I can do what I can do.
Okay. It does take a swing. But that's 16 to hit, so...
Yeah, my shield's still up, it misses.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cool. So, as I'm I am going to... Still can't fucking reach that one, so I'm gonna have to go under Bug. I'm under your Bug. I'll fucking hit them. Fuck you!
Is the tool
Where'd you
not
go?
doing what you want it to?
No, not whilst I'm there anyway.
Yeah, you're going for a...
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna have to move there, so hang on. Otherwise I'm gonna get fucking confused. So I was there. 5, 10, 15, 20 feet of my movement to get there then. And then yeah, a good old dragon's breath.
Oh, okay.
So that is a dex saving throw.
Okay.
do
I
you
thought it was
think
Burning
saving
Hands, but...
It could be, couldn't it? It's probably better. Hang on.
well,
What I was going to do next with the burning hands on those 3.
They made the Dragonborn breath weapon actually quite good, if memory serves. It was like
Yeah, it's just a lower
after
DC
it.
than I was expecting.
Yeah, it's your Constitution instead of your Charisma.
So, what you doing and what do I need to save?
I don't have burning hands for some reason.
Can we suck a Fire Mage?
Guess it's
Yeah,
a
so it's going to be dragon breath. Yep.
Dex.
So Dex DC 14.
So the first one at the top is a 22 save. The second one on the left is a 21, and the third one is another 22. I'm keeping this dice around.
Yeah. So it's half damage. Half damage. It would have saved on any of them anyway, even if it was my normal DC.
Mm.
That's not bad rolls again though. So it is 6, 12, 17, 21 points of damage, which is halved, but
Half
then
to 10.
plus 5 to that because of my elemental affinity. Because the damage rolled is halved on a success, but I still get to add plus 5 to it because of my elemental affinity. Does it work like that?
I think you just add all the damage and then halve it.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So 26, so it's 13.
Okay, nice move.
And then I haven't cast a spell, have I? Because that's an innate ability of mine, isn't it? It's just an action to do it.
Yep.
In that case, I'm burning through these, but Jesus Christ. Need to keep that last one. I'll quicken the spell then. And I will do a firebolt at that one there.
Okay.
So I've got a roll to hit. Doop doop doop. Natural 17, so 26.
Yep.
I'm missing a D10. Just because you were there. Hello, my pretties. Hello. Oh, really good. A 10, 8, and a 2 for 20.
Nice.
Hey. Plus
once-
5.
No, I only get to use that once, I believe, in a turn. I will double check, but yeah, I'm pretty sure. When you cast a spell that deals damage to one damage roll of that spell. Oh, so it's a different thing, isn't it?
Yep.
So,
yeah, you could add it to another
you
spell.
shouldn't have added it to the first one because that's not a spell.
True.
Yeah, it says you can add +5 to one damage roll of that spell. Yeah. So
Yeah,
you
That
take.
D8 I was trying to add earlier to everything, but I read it
Yeah.
again. It says the same thing about one of
The
the
3
spells.
we would change the damage of the breath from 13 to 10.
Yeah, so roll 21.
Yes, it would be 10.
10.
But I'll add 3 back on.
Yeah.
You did take. You did add the. Did I?
So it would be 25 for that spell cast.
Oh, I've just hit undo and it's moved things. To you, okay.
Yeah, and I'm not going to move away again to
Okay. You done?
20, 25, fuck it, 30. I'll move away from that one again because that one's coming from me.
Okay. That one will have a go. You still got shield up and I rolled shit, so you escaped from that one too.
Okay,
Nice.
cool.
Nice.
Yeah, and that's me. Thank you. Sorry, that was a bit convoluted.
Sasha, you've destroyed your mist, haven't you?
Mm-hmm.
Yep, okay. Over to you then.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Charge. I'm gonna slash at that one.
Slanch.
Slash. Yes.
Slanch away.
I'm going to slash at recklessly, great weapon fighting, all the stuff. That's a natural 20.
Nice.
Which is a crit for you.
It's a crit for everyone. Okay, re-roll that 2. To took it down to a 1 instead, never mind. 36 points of slashing damage. And I will go again. Non-natural 20.
Okay, yeah, hits.
$30 points of slashing damage.
Nice.
Pew. Another one bites it. Another one bites the mist. Anything
And
else?
another
Sasha?
one's gone, and another one's gone. No, that's it.
Okay, Banya, you've also destroyed yours, haven't you?
So I'm just going to take the simple option of walking up and dealing with Atams.
Okay, yeah.
So 25 to hit.
Yep.
Dealing 5, 8, 13 points of magical slashing. And unfortunately, I don't crit on 19s like Sasha does, but that'll be a 31 to hit.
Oof. Nice.
Dealing, ooh, nice, 19 points of magical slashing.
Very good.
Oh, how much did I move? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'm going to move there. Interpose myself between it and Atan. Can that be my turn?
Bug, yours is still going.
Yep.
So it's going to move up and...
It's attacking Bug, Sentinel.
Okay.
Bug's 10 foot in the air. Can you reach?
Ooh. That's true.
Can you reach, Sasha?
My reach is 5 foot, so.
No, sorry. So this thing takes 3 attacks on your Bug.
Yep.
A 24 to hit.
Yep.
A 15 to hit.
Nope.
And a 21 to hit.
Nope. But the 21 gets 2.2 d6 fire damage back at it.
Yeah.
So that's 4 points of fire damage.
Thank you. 4 points.
Yep.
Thank you.
And it was 1 hit.
Yeah. Okay. 13 points.
Halved to 6.
Oh, thank you.
Yay, Kim!
Yay, Kim!
Woo!
Larry.
The bringer of coffee.
Blurry.
Tracy.
Okay, so your turn now, Bug.
I will do Burning Hands at what level should we do that at? There's not very much health
There's
left.
not much health left.
But I don't want to risk messing this up, so I'm going to do it at 4th level. 66, Dex 17 save.
Okay. Okay, that one's an 8. That was the one that just attacked you, and the other one is an 11.
That's both failed.
Nice.
That is 6, 10, 15, 21, 25, 28 points of fire damage to each of them.
Very, very nice indeed.
2 for 1 there, I think.
Right, there's one left.
Okay, and bonus action. Although, what did I do? I just did that, didn't I? Yeah, bonus action. We'll spit at the other one.
With a 60-foot spit.
60-foot spit.
It is magical, don't forget.
Yeah, but
That's oh no, that's a miss. That's a 13 to hit.
No dice, I'm afraid. Literally.
Yeah. That's my go. I'm going to move sort of over here-ish. Try and get these guys involved. Sort of like that, I think.
cool. I like that. I like the big orange aura. That's good.
Okay, that's my go.
Okay. Kral.
Yes. So Carl's going to stand up
You
straight.
you can look through the creature. The Rilligita is nearly reformed in front of you, but you can see through it still.
Okay, cool. I'm just going to turn to Morgrax and Manley. Y'all probably don't want to be here in a minute.
Oh, I'm not going to be.
Dwar. And then Carl's going to level the crossbow and take a shot at the one that's in front of Bernia as a test.
Yep.
So 19 to hit.
19 hits.
It's been a while since I actually used my crossbow for its purpose. Oh, okay. 16 points of magical shooty damage.
Nice.
Lovely.
And then I'm going to take another blast with the cannon again.
Yep.
Can I please roll above a 10?
No, apparently not.
17 to hit.
That still hits.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That was an 8 and a 9.
Of course.
8, 10, 15, 20 points of force damage.
Lovely.
Oh.
Nearly there.
To be fair, it just gives Morgrax and Mazdak that extra round to get out of the way before he comes back, I think. At least for now.
Yeah.
But that will be everything for me.
Okay, more
Not
grabs.
moving.
Nope, I'm staying exactly where I am.
Okay, I'm going to use a. I fucking well had it here a moment ago.
The disappearing spell list.
Yes.
It happens with high level clerics, I
Yes,
understand.
it does.
Yes. A 5th level healing word of Kral, which will restore to him many d4s, 39 hit points.
Oh,
Did you say healing word? Because as you are next to him, the healing touch would be
yeah, cure wounds
better.
would have been better.
Cure wounds would
Yes,
be
but there is a method to my madness.
Okay.
better.
Because
Okay.
I'm casting that as a bonus action. Because it's on my list of bonus actions.
So how much is that?
39 points
Oh,
for you.
thank you very much.
And then for my action, I am going to cast Bless,
You
targeting
2 spells.
the spell for fuck's sake.
You can only do a cantrip.
Yeah.
I don't have any use. I don't actually have any cantrips. No, I do have cantrips. None of them are useful.
Have you got Sacred
Bah.
Fire?
Got Sacred Flame, alright, yeah.
do that.
Immune to radiant.
Oh, of course they are.
Sasha's sword has been lacking and Bernia's smite bounced off.
Hello. Sorry, distraction, my kitty. Lost concentration, that doesn't help. No, I have been screwed over by the perfectly straightforward rules that have always existed that I can't cast 2 spells in 1 round, which I completely forgot. Because it would have been handy for my plans. So,
Knowing that,
stick with
do you want to undo your healing word and change it for a cure wounds?
maybe, because that would give me a 5th level slot back. Which, I understand might be big and important, given how well this fight is going. Okay, I'll give you a 3rd level cure wounds instead, which is
So yeah, take your 39 back
42
off.
points of damage. So 3 more points.
There you go.
Okay, so for 42.
42 instead of 39, yeah. So yeah, there you go.
So it's
Lower spell
beneficial for
cast,
you.
more healing done.
Thank you.
And that's it for me then, since I can't break the rules apparently.
God damn it.
Okay, Mazdak.
Okay. Plans have been scuppered. I really don't want to be here.
They don't.
Okay. Well, my plan was that they killed the smoky thing. The Riddickita came back, and I I ran over, did a thunder step, and fucked off. But that's not happening. So what we will do is we will Eldritch Blast the remaining thingy.
Yeah. Okay.
So Eldritch Blast is a 19,
Hits.
followed by a 16, followed
Doesn't
by
hit.
a 17.
Hits.
So 2 hits, 2d10
You sunk my battleship.
plus 6. Oh, that's lovely. 10, 16, 22 points of force damage.
You needed 7.
Okay, well,
So the
Mazdak overkill.
standard.
I will. Oh, I don't want to be here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 to there. Okay. Bonus action. I am going to rip a healing potion out of my robe of useful items and
Nice.
use
Chuck that.
So that
Okay.
is a 2d4 plus 2. 2d4 plus 2.
So as the last of the
Ooh.
wisps is defeated,
7.
it, like the others, shoots back to the original, and this thing just sort of blinks back in. It was sort of this transparent, wispy version of the Riddigita, but it just blinks back into existence with another roar. And it's now its turn. First, can I have...
If we let
Every-
Akan finish it off, then it wouldn't have got the turn.
I was wondering
That's full metagaming,
Wait.
so.
if that...
Wait. Deck save. It's just reappeared in the grease.
Uh-huh.
17.
Okay. 17. Yeah, I'm at 27.
Okay, fair enough. Nothing happens. Cool.
I don't know.
Not salty that my grease has not worked once.
It's on... Yeah.
It's all good. It's all good.
This thing's got a plus 16 to deck saves, I'm
No.
afraid.
Yeah. Okay, so even if it rolls a
so-
1, it's going to succeed. Nice.
Can I have everybody within 120 feet, which includes everyone, make a dexterity saving throw, please?
Can I?
Right.
So they're gonna...
Atan, you,
Can I see
Atan,
this
you have plus
coming?
4.
Yes.
Atan has plus 4 because he's in my aura.
Jesus Christ.
My god.
Okay.
Okay. Oh.
32. That was a bloop. Okay. So, Atan.
Unfortunately, not the time to roll a natural 20, but a good one. Natural 20 for 26.
Okay.
Nice.
Bug.
I got 7.
7.
Yes.
Bunya.
22.
So, Kroll, 20.
20.
Mazdak.
A natural 1 for 2.
Morgrax.
16.
And Sasha.
23.
Told you I didn't want to be here.
So there's as this thing starts its turn, it seems to just throw up this clump, this mass of this wispy necrotic gas, which just plummets back down, hitting Mazdak only.
Of course. How many?
What about me? I only got 7.
This targets the person who scores the lowest.
Oh, right, okay.
Good mechanic, to be fair. I like that.
What's the Mazdak at the moment?
A Mazdak is 20 currently. Out
It's
of
a full
28.
Mazdak.
I thought it was higher than that.
I have 28, but I've been
The-
hit a few times.
Yeah, the maximum potential Mazdak
It's
is
28.
28.
So as long as it's not 56, we're good.
As long as it's not 48. If he's
It's
loaded.
necrotic. We've got Bug's aura. That
Yeah.
would.
Yes.
I still don't think it's going to save me, but it's worth trying.
Yeah. Insta kill is 48 if your HP is 20.
I thought it would be 40.
I thought it would be your.
But if your current HP is 20, your HP maximum is 28. It has to deal you to negative 28 to be an
okay.
insta kill.
Okay. What you got for me, DM?
42.
Oh!
Right.
Half
And
to
then-
21.
Halved.
Half to 21.
And if you go down to 0, you come back up to 1 straight away.
Oh, I do? Awesome.
Yeah, that's what the aura does.
Is that on his turn or?
Would be the start if he starts
It
his
just
turn
says
in the aura.
It's right there. Hold on a sec. Let me just get it.
It'll be if he starts his turn in the aura, he regains 1 hit point and comes to consciousness.
Yeah, that sounds about right. There's only one hit point that matters.
Starts his turn, yeah.
Yeah, so I get 1 hit point when I start my turn. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
If I don't get hit in the meantime. Sure.
So, yeah, with it back, it fires off this. This necrotic fracture, and then turns.
Coughs up a hairball, basically.
Say again?
I said it coughs up a hairball.
Yes. This way. So, yeah, it's going to then use its bonus action to use its Misty Surge again, which is its teleport maneuver, which also, yeah, there we go. Zerp. Zerp's down there, and the 3 people in the way of that. Can you make deck saves again, please?
And gets +4.
Again, can I see this coming?
Yeah.
This one.
21.
Bob on for me as well, 21.
Nice.
Dex 19.
You all fail.
Ooh.
Yo.
Ow. Ouch.
This thing's not messing around. Oh, that's better.
No, we
25,
don't like to hear that.
25 points of necrotic damage. Sasha,
Sasha,
you are distant. Atan and Bernie, you're already in Bug's aura, so everyone halves it to 12.
Nice. Right. Keep
That aura bug is bringing it in here. That could be clutch.
Game changing!
Yep.
Do not move. Please.
Well, I'm
and
going
keep everyone in it.
I've got to move.
Okay.
So I've got to get the ones who are going to be attacking. Oh, no, I'll sort it out when I get there.
Actually, just gonna drop a smidge short of that because it could also attack Sasha. As it's back in. What do we do?
Pops up a hairball, teleports, and then attacks the barbarian.
Yeah.
Advantage because of stuff.
That's handy. That's a 31 to hit.
Yep.
Glad you reminded me of that. The first one was a natural one. The second is a 31 to hit. And the third is a 34 to hit.
Yeah, they hit.
Thank you for the advantage. So the first two are two claws that come in. Get you over there. So, 1, 2. Wait, no, we need more because there was 2 hits of that. So 2. 30. There's 49 points of slashing damage.
Oof.
Yeah.
Oh,
Halved because Barbie. And then 20. And then 29 necrotic damage.
oh.
Ouch.
And that was the first two. That was the 2 claw attacks. And then, yep, I knew you were around here for a reason. "35 bludgeoning as it stomps both feet on you." That's bludgeoning, which obviously halved.
Halved.
And then each creature within 10 feet, but no one else is within 10 feet, for another 16 points of necrotic. Halved.
Halved.
That
I'm
was a
still
lot of damage.
standing.
That was a lot of damage.
That was a whole fuck ton
If
of.
I had been anything else but a barbarian Asimar, I would have been dead.
I am dead. Just thought I'd mention it.
No, you're not. You're just unconscious. Stop being
that's
dramatic.
true. Okay. I apologise.
Atan. Over to you.
Eyes.
So this thing is facing us, right?
Yeah.
So I can see its face. Its
Yep.
eyes still open.
There you go. It's facing you.
Uh,
Yes, its eyes are wide open now as it's scanning the battlefield.
Okay, so because I had to use my 6th level spell, and I had to use a 5th level, and the only thing I've got which is going to do a lot of damage, and I don't know how this is going to work. So I want to use immolation on this thing,
Okay.
but obviously I'm going for the head. But the spell says the flames read one creature you can see within range.
Yeah, but you're.
Yeah. So yeah,
Dex
I'm
save.
going. Yes, but I'm going to use my last 3 sorcery points to make that heightened.
Okay, give it disadvantage.
Will be at disadvantage.
Interesting. So I got an 18.
Fails. It's 19.
Nice.
So, no.
It succeeds.
Your fucking legendary resistances. What a dick. So it takes half damage. You're not a dick, Martin. You're not a dick. That is the last one though, isn't it? Because I've done 2 the session before.
To be fair, that's one of the DM highlights. Of
Yeah.
going, no,
Yeah.
actually.
Yeah.
But I think that's its last one because I made it make 2 the session before.
But you wouldn't know that, would you?
Well,
Even
no,
if it was.
yeah, I know. I'm just saying, just talking it out. Okay, on a fail save, the target or half as much damage on a successful one. So let me roll a dice first before I read the rest of this blurb out.
You just
Oh, I need 2 more. Jesus Christ, I was about to undersell myself with damage there. I'll have to roll another 2 because I don't have them. It's not bad. So 6, 10, 15, 20, 24. Plus another 9. So that's 33 plus 5, my elemental, which is 38 points of
Nice.
fire damage. So
halved for the save.
halved for the save, but then it says on a fail save, the target also burns for the spell's duration. Burning target sheds
fail.
bright light.
So we can
Oh, on a fail. Yeah, sorry.
knock off 19 hit points for the eyes.
Nice.
And then I think I'm going to have to use my bonus action to get rid of a 2nd level spell slot so I can get 2 sorcery points back.
Sure.
And then I will. I'm going to get to the right page. I'm going to move. I need to fucking do this on a 5, 10, 15, 25, 30. 30 points. 30 points, 30 feet this way. And that's me.
Okay.
Damn you and your legendary resistances.
Okay. Right. Misty turn. Which is... There you are. Okay, let's roll through one of those. That's a 3. Sasha Bernia Atan. These wisps fly at you again. Sasha, my advantage against you.
Yeah.
Hey, that second one was a natural 20. That's nice. So that hit Bernia. 17.
I'm going to need to talk to my cousins about who's going to be taking the top spot as my favourite cousin now.
No, 17 doesn't hit me. I'm sitting on 23 AC at the moment.
Cool.
Nice.
Double check the AC. Who's going to take over? It's not my brother or sister, is it? Let's face it. And on Atan, a 26 to hit.
So you're going to go for Isla or
I
Callie?
was getting ready to say shield, and then you said 26.
No.
Sorry?
You going to go for Isla or Callie?
I've never met either of them, so I couldn't really say.
I'll just pick one.
I have cousins on the other side.
Oh, dang. If only I could roll characters like that. I just rolled 4d6
Nice.
and got 6655.
Ooh, beautiful.
So 17 in one stat.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's 22 points of necrotic damage to you, Sasha. Halved to
Halved.
11.
Are you
And
still
you-
standing?
Yes. Just.
It's wafer thin, but it's still there.
And you are thrown back 30 feet. So if you could...
Well, that's rude.
Well, just be fortunate enough you missed the trees and Sasha, because there could have been some extra bludgeoning damage there. And Atan, you take 8 points of necrotic damage and are also thrown back. Let's put you there.
Right next to my
8 reduced to
unconscious
4.
body.
And there are trees in the way.
Would that 8 be reduced to 4 because it's in Bug's aura?
Yes. And Atan, just roll me a d20, please.
Fucking hell, another natural 20.
Oof.
Get them out of the way. Well, you avoid hitting the trees at least.
Yes.
You, yeah, thrown back. If you just want to, that's it. Pat yourself. One more.
Oh, sorry.
Okay. Sasha.
I assume I'm prone.
Yes.
I managed
you
to
would
land
be.
on my feet like a cat.
Make a dex save.
So I get advantage against effects that I can see, so I don't know if this would count.
Yeah, I guess so. The initial hit is something you could see. And you know it's throwing people around.
Non-natural 20.
Right, now you can stay on your feet.
Yes. So looking like she's been hit by something throwing a bus at her. She's going to go charging back in.
As you should.
And fuck it, going all in, straight for the eyes.
Yeah.
So can I chug down a potion on my way?
Yeah.
I've got a potion.
If you have one, you can.
Never mind. Apparently I don't have one.
Okay. Well, make your attempts.
Anyway. So, great weapon fighting, reckless, all that jazz.
The huge.
23 to hit.
Hits.
$32 points of slashing damage. And then second attack.
How much was that? 32, did you say?
Yes.
Okay.
It's 19 to hit.
Hits the eyes.
Oh!
Can't whack them about as much as the tail.
Yeah.
So it's 30 more points of slashing damage.
30 more. Excellent.
Nice.
Anything else?
Oh bollocks! I keep forgetting that. I should be able to do another weapon melee attack if I score a critical hit. Never mind.
Ah. Okay, is that your turn?
That is my turn.
Okay.
Sasha, have you adjusted your health total, or is that tiny sliver correct?
No, that's correct.
Good. Cool.
I was zipped through, slashed with 2 claws, and bonked, and then thrown back. So yeah,
Yep.
it's accurate.
I thought you drank a healing potion and run back up.
No, I was going to, but I realised I didn't have one.
Right.
Yeah, that usually helps if you actually have one.
Yeah, yeah.
I got whiskey. I'm not sure it have the same effect though.
Possibly
Numbing.
not.
But you're already pretty numb to damage. However, in a rage of you attacking its eyes, it's going to use a legendary action to make a claw attack against you with a 29 to hit.
Is that an advantage?
That was at advantage, yeah.
Then yes, it hits.
Would it not have hit if it wasn't at advantage?
Well, you know, you might have crit me, so
Yeah,
but you'd still have to do
a ridiculous amount.
140 damage to one-shot me.
Mm-hmm.
Look, he couldn't even one-shot me. Come on.
I know. With resistances. Oh yeah, that's more like my character creation. 1116.
Ugh.
Is the damage going to be low enough that Sasha is still standing?
No. No, I mean that's 9 plus the 7 for 16 points, and then there's you were an 8.
So yeah, even that's enough to take me down.
Another 20.
I only had 5 hit points left.
Yeah, and then there was an extra 23 necrotic. So Sasha drops to the floor. Bernia, it's all go.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20. I have... I'm just thinking about what I'm going to do here. I have a question for Flavour Things. We're up on the mountains. Is there kind of a chill wind blowing around?
Yeah.
Cool. Well, I'm going to drop concentration on Shield of Faith. And I'm going to cast Spirit Shroud, choosing cold.
Okay.
So kind of bring that around. Now, do I go for the eyes or do I get Sasha back up?
Get Sasha back up.
Yeah, Morgrax is quite a way away.
And we have
Buggy's
melted
there.
down, so
Well, my Spirit Shroud has effects even if I don't attack. So, I'm going to reach down, pick Sasha up, and I'm going to put... It's going to take a lot of clicking, hang on. $50 points of healing from Lay on Hands
You gotta
into
get
Sasha.
ones
Yeah.
to tick that up.
Yeah. So 50 points of healing to Sasha from Lay on Hands.
Nice.
If I can, if I can in that turn, lift her to her feet as well. I leave that is DM discretion on that.
Yeah, it's fine. It doesn't change much. So I'm happy with the flavour.
Thank you.
And I'll just kind of call back to the others and shout, "Go for the eyes! We have this thing." And that'll be my turn.
Okay. And as you do that, you take a hit as well, or it swings for you with a claw.
Now can I sentinel? Because I don't think Bernie's 10 feet up in the air.
Yes, you can sentinel.
A big Bernia maybe, but
Big Bernia.
big Bernia.
No, 18.
18.
Yeah.
Were you just trying to strike it to stop its movement, or were you going specifically for the eyes again?
Probably specifically for the eyes, because that's what I got told.
Okay. Hits.
So now she starts listening.
28.
28 damage.
Nice.
Well, Bernie was standing right next to me going, "Go for the eyes." So,
Yeah. Yeah, and as this thing just sort of leans in to claw at Bernia, you just sort of get a right in as it leans down, and you catch it.
But did you add rage damage to that? Because you would have lost it if you were unconscious.
Oh, I did. So yeah, take 3 off.
It doesn't matter. But yeah, you just time that moment as you working through that breathing, having just come back, but you just get it clean. Stab it right in that eye. And it recoils. It doesn't get its attack away against Bernier as you pop its eye. And it leans back and it opens its mouth, and just this scream that comes out is difficult to comprehend just what a noise it is.
Is it still got one eye working?
We are out of the eye phase of this fight.
Ooh, okay.
Mouth.
Can I have everyone make a charisma saving throw, please?
Uh-oh.
Is this against being frightened?
Yes.
No, I
Bernie
have
and
a
Sasha
advantage
are
on
immune because of my aura.
I am unconscious.
Well, you cannot be frightened then.
Cool.
I've got advantage against being frightened. I rolled 2 4s
Oh.
plus 0.
Okay, so I've got a fail from Bug and from Kral. Morgrax, Atan, how'd you get on?
14.
14 is a fail.
24.
24 is a success.
Sorry, 25. Shit math there.
It's failure now, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
Yeah, he
fucked
failed
it
for-
up.
Talk about failing upwards. So those that failed, Bug, Kral, and Morgrax, you have become frightened
Okay.
of this creature.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
So
It was taken
yeah,
more than
you
this.
cannot willingly move closer and attacks of disadvantage or something.
Yeah.
As long as it's in your line of sight.
Yeah.
But then if you close your eyes, you have disadvantage as well, so...
Difficult. Okay. Bernie, was that your turn?
Yeah, it was my bonus action. There is a thing for its turn
It-
with...
It was my legendary action that kicked that off, so we were already beyond your go. Bug, your go.
Yeah, I'm just looking for the frightened thing. What does it look like? I can't remember.
Under your health bar, it's called conditions.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
I
it's
can't.
the red skull. It's below the concentration one in the listing.
I miss it. Oh, there it is. Yeah. Okay, got it. Okay, right. So, I'm a bit frightened, and I can't move closer, which is annoying because that's just exactly what I was going to do to try and get Bernier and Sasha in my aura. So I'm just going to stay where I am, and I am going to cast instead, change my plan, because I'm going to cast Mass Cure Wounds, which is 30 foot. So I can cast it at up to 60 feet. It's 30 feet from the 60 feet. Basically, I want to get Mazdak, Atan, Sasha, Bernier, and in it
No.
at least. So
You
yeah,
can- You can cast it up to 60 feet, but then it's a 30-foot radius from that point.
so that would get.
Oh, I thought that was...
You can either get me or get Mazdak by the look of it.
Yeah. Well, I need to get Mazdak because Mazdak's
No.
having
Get
a
Sasha.
wound.
Get Sasha. It's fine.
Okay.
You can get
In fairness,
Sasha and
Sasha's
Bernier,
Viper,
Bernier and
and
Mazdak.
If you
I was planning on getting Mazdak up on my round.
Yeah. Don't worry
Okay.
about it. Go for
I'll
your
do-
girlfriend.
Yes. I'll do a
Get the
5th
front
level
line up.
Mass Cure Wound. So that will be that plus another d8. So it would be 19 plus 3 is 22 points of healing for Sasha, Bernier, and myself. Or, well, I do need some.
Nice.
Thank you, Sweetums.
Right, my lovely.
Please.
I take it my snake. Well, no, my snake would do what I told it to do, so it'll be scared as well. That case, he'll do nothing. For my bonus action.
Well, you can still shoot at disadvantage.
Oh yeah, okay. Well, he's going to be a bit annoyed and shoot at disadvantage then. Let's have a go. Spit at it with disadvantage. That is 20. No, it's not. That's 16. So that'll be a miss.
Yes. Okay. Anything else?
Oh, that's me.
Okay. Crawl. Actually, no. I'm actually gonna get that attack off against Bernia.
Rude.
Do we get to redo our fear thing? Our saving throw at the end of our turn.
Yeah, that's usually the way it works, isn't it?
Yeah, usually how it works. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. Christmas save. DC's 18.
No, 7. I've got advantage. I got 4, 4, 6, and 7.
Oh, God.
I really obviously want to be scared. I'm not going to use those dice anymore. I'll use my own. You're not being nice to me.
Bernia, so a big claw comes out and just clobbers you from the side. 33 to hit.
Yes, that does hit.
Oh, that's unfortunate for you.
But you can't see.
It's echolocating.
reading now. It's got echolocation.
That's what the dwarves told us.
Yep. Okay, so
That heal from Bug may have been very important here.
there's 20 points of slashing.
Ow.
And,
Oh, no, that's a
and
way.
16 necrotic.
16. Owie. So that was 36 total.
Yeah.
That's a DC 18 concentration. This could be tricky. Well, for 19.
Nice.
So I maintain concentration, which I think might be important. I'm hoping.
Is that Shield of Faith you've got up?
No, it's Spirit Shroud, the cold winter wind.
Yeah. Cool.
I'm not
Right,
even hoping.
roll then.
Okay. So my plans have now changed. Shit. Right, I'm going to attempt a second level Scorching Ray. At
Okay.
disadvantage. So my plans have changed, but not that much. So the first one at disadvantage is 20 to hit.
Does not hit.
Okay, yeah, that's 2 natural 20, so I'll take that. That's the second one. And the third one is 17 to hit, so that doesn't hit either. So just the one which... Okay, that's just fucking terrible, but sure. 8 points of fire damage.
Okay. Right in its mouth.
And now I'm going to use the cannon, because I can. 22 to hit the disadvantage.
Hits.
And that will be another... can do maths. 16. 21 points of force damage.
Nice.
Okay. Yeah, that will be everything I can do, because I can't move closer to it, and there's not really anywhere I can go.
Okay.
Right, reroll mine. a Flash of Genius myself. For 18.
I'll do it.
Nice.
Okay, right. My last legendary action, as it sort of balls up into that teleport mode again and just fires itself across the field. So Sasha, Bernia, Bug, how high are you?
I was only about 10 foot off the ground because I wanted to
question.
maintain the
No,
rate.
I was asking how much weed you'd smoked.
Sorry?
I have a question. Oh, no, sorry. No, I have two questions. The first one's been answered. So it's not technically its turn, but Spirit Shroud does reduce movement speed. Would that have any effect here?
Not on a teleport, I don't think. It's not movement speed, is it?
Okay, I just thought of it was like a smoky dash as it's going through us.
It kind of is, but it's also kind of a teleport. Yeah, I think
It would only happen on the start of when it starts its turn in my aura.
it's also yeah.
So yeah,
Legendary action. Yeah, no, I think it goes all the way through. So Sasha, Bernia, Bug, Morgrax, Kral. If you can make dex saves for me, please.
actually, you have +4.
20. Then
Dex.
20.
19.
20. 19 fails. 20 fails.
20.
How about 5? Does that pass?
Ooh, so close.
22.
22 also fails. So you've got 22 points of necrotic damage.
Half to 11 for those in the aura.
And me, because I'm special.
And you could just
Just me taking full damage.
And my serpent should take that as well, shouldn't it?
Oh, actually, yeah, that's a good point.
50.
Oh, con save. DC 11.
Dex saving throw plus
Okay.
2.
Spirit Shroud go away?
So,
Okay.
No,
Morgrax.
Spirit Shroud barely stays.
Oh,
I
nice.
rolled a 5 + 7.
Morgrax. Yeah.
Turn.
Since people keep insisting on being just out of range,
Ugh.
I shall move over to Mazdak, which is, I
Yay.
believe that was double man movement. Although no, actually,
Perfect.
signal move to get to there, so that's okay. I shall use my bonus action. Stop it. To put a potion of superior healing into his gob.
Nice.
That's 8d4 plus 8.
Are you saying he's goblin that potion?
Oh,
Yes.
that's not nice.
It's a shame that Mazdak's a Verdun and that joke doesn't
Yeah,
Or-
that's racist.
20 points of healing.
20 points. Nice.
So
And you're
damn,
looking
that's
for
bad.
Damn, that's bad.
And
just reading my fire snake, and it's immune to frightened, so it wouldn't have been a disadvantage, but it doesn't matter. But it took 11 points of damage when that thing went through as well.
Anything
and
else?
everyone's still out of fucking range. You're all gonna get talking to Morgrax when this is over.
Hey, technically it's not our fault. Technically it's this asshole's fault for keep teleporting around the place.
That's fair.
No. Well, I clearly won't be able to give out to the creature, so I had to give out to you lot. I don't think there's anything else I can do. 'Cause I am injured by bless. And I've used up my movement. Oh, no, there's something I do. My god. How can I forget?
You could cast Bless this time, actually, because you've used a potion rather than a healing spell.
That's true.
This is true.
Yes, I could, except everyone's out of range.
Ah.
Or rather, the people that I want to cast it on, like yourself and Bernia and Sasha, are out of range. Which
Okay.
is the problem. Which is why I'm giving it to you. I can return to the field my spiritual monk.
Indeed, you can.
Good work. And it gets an attack.
And it gets an attack.
Bonk it on the teeth.
We're attacking the teeth now, are we?
Yeah,
Mouth.
attacking the throat. Stop its silence its scream.
Right. So yes, returning spiritual monk to the field. That's about the point of it, yeah?
Yep.
Ish.
That's
okay.
cool.
Where was spiritual monk again? There it is. Sorry, yes. So rolling to hit. Natural 20 for 30.
Yes.
Nice.
Get wrecked.
And that nice 48 points
Ooh.
of force damage.
Very nice.
48.
That's
You mean you're about to roll 4d8, right? You didn't
Nope.
just do 48.
Morgrax is pissed.
So what form is your thing in?
Well, I was going for wooden spoon, but we're going for bed for the moment.
Yeah, pillow fight.
Okay, wooden spoon then. And how does it attack the mouth? Is it just a on the tongue, or are you wedging it in Rancor style?
Spoon
If
on
I
the
can get
tongue,
away
just
with
keep
doing
pushing
that.
the jaw down.
And, you know, if that would be beneficial to other players, then sure.
You've hit the damage threshold to sufficiently damage the mouth. So you tell me how it
Yeah,
looks.
let's go with wedging it in, just like caught behind the teeth, so it just can't get the angle right to get it back out.
No.
Even if little creatures weren't, you know, constantly nipping at its feet, this is just annoying.
Okay. So as that Morgrax just races over to Mazdak, lobs a potion down his throat, turns around and just goes bonk. This thing just appears right in front of its mouth as it's teleported across the field, spun round, and then just takes this wooden spoon right in the mouth hole.
Wooden spoon to the mouth hole. You don't hear that very often, do you?
This game's nuts. It stops that scream that you've sort of choked that scream out of it, and it looks really fucking agitated now. It immediately just erupts that wave again. It's 40 feet, and I think Kral is the only one who's going to be in that. No, it's everyone.
Except Bernie and Sasha.
Poor Mazdak.
Yep.
Oh no. Oh no.
It's okay.
This might have been the wrong time to
It's fine.
finish it off. So, Constitution saving throw from all of those in the aura. Kral, Bug, Morgrax, Atan, and
Con
Mazdak.
save? Really?
Con save.
Actually, how far away is?
What's this? Is it against anything? What specifically? Is it against being frozen and poisoned?
No, this is just a wave of necrotic energy.
Got a 19 that time.
I should genius in myself again for 26.
Okay. I'm just trying to get somewhere. with some digital dice just to save me the time.
You know, to start calling me Yo-Yo.
Yeah.
Yo-Yo Mazda. No, there's
Stop.
quite flow as well.
We'll start calling you Floriadak.
Oh no, the original was Yo-Yo Yoritish.
Yes, this is true.
Okay. So, Kral, what did you get?
26.
Okay, succeeds. Bug
19.
fails. Morgrax
Bugger.
19.
fails. Atan,
I fail.
Azdak.
I rolled a 12 for 10.
I don't think you could succeed.
Natural 20 was the only thing that could save me.
So the wave pulses out and deals 89 points of necrotic damage.
That's a complete insta-kill for Mazdak.
Well, it's halved anyway.
It is halved.
Still an
40.
insta-kill.
Which, what was the damage?
89.
89. So
Halved
half
44.
44.
My current health is 20.
Your current house is 20. Your maximum.
It's 20.
No, it's not. You're
Minus
4
20.
off.
48.
On minus 24. It is
Minus
not-
24. You're 4 points off of insta-kill.
Okey-dokey.
Oof.
Shows how important that spell Bugcast is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm not used to doing things that are useful.
Yeah.
Well, you've saved Mazdak several times now.
And to be fair, it's my go next, and I'll pop up with 1 health.
Yeah, you will.
Yo-yo!
Right. It's your go.
Okay.
You're on 1 health.
Okay, let me just heal that for 1.
You should run quite a long way away. Go across the river on the other side of the river and just hide behind a rock.
Bear with me 1 sec. Plus. Okay. I'm at 1 health. Okay. So Mazdak stands up very wearily and just looks at this thing, sees Morgrax's spiritual spoon stuck in its mouth, and she goes, pretty sure it was the head next, right? Fireball.
No.
Because fuck it.
Well,
So sorry, Kral.
No. I can probably
Oh,
aim
you've got
it properly.
sculpted.
You can sculpt it, can you?
No, I can't, but I'm sure I can put a fireball there to...
so, yes, you can.
Put it above its head to come down.
Yeah. Literally there.
But now that you've, just to sort of give you some of the mechanics, the dwarves had told you to take out the tail, take out the eyes, to take out the mouth. When it goes into its rage after you have damaged its mouth enough, you've got to hit it really hard with a single hit to finish it off.
Yeah. This is fireball. It's gonna be
Okay.
8d6. And we've got to do a 17 deck save, which is gonna pass. So whatever
Can I-
I roll, it's gonna have to be hard.
Can I attempt something with a reaction?
We have water.
Go ahead. What do you want to do?
I would like to attempt to. I know I only have 2, but I have 2 sorcery points, but also with what Mazdak has taught myself and Kral, can I try and aid him to do damage, knowing about this extra hit, and pump that into the fireball, which is going towards this thing?
You want to add a little bit of your sorcerer sauce.
And
Sorcerer.
Spice.
yeah,
Okay. Well, what's your damage, Mazdak?
Okay, let me roll that.
You
Oh,
Go, yeah.
that's good.
I need to roll that. Okay.
Would this thing get disadvantage on its save because it's can't see it coming now? Because it's got no
Ooh.
eyes.
It's a dex save, isn't it?
Yeah.
If you can't
is
see
a
it, and it's a 17. It can't fail because it's got a plus 16. So
I did roll a 3, which is pretty close, but still succeeds.
okay, so let's do that. That's 20, 30, 41 points of fire damage, halved to 20. Can I? Can I, using my knowledge of the weave, open I don't know if I can do fireball and weave at the same time. No, forget that. Don't worry about that. It's not possible. That would be taking the piss if I use my bonus action as to rip open the weave above its head and drop a fireball on it from the future. The future Mazdak just goes, "Hello, spam."
And future Mazdak would be able to upcast that even higher as well. So.
Exactly. Yeah. It's a 9th level fireball.
Just a meteor storm. You just go the whole hog.
20
no.
would be at half.
So, yeah, Atan, you add to it. I won't make you roll anything because you're not going to get to the damage threshold that you need, even with your help. But the pair of you sort of get an idea. You sort of work together to craft this more powerful version of a fireball. Just in this moment, it comes to you, fire on fire. But the thing just it smashes on its face and erupts this fire. But as the fire starts dissipating, you just see this furious maw through the flames.
Okay.
Anything else, Mazdak?
I mean, that was the fireball. That's my bonus action. I will tear another potion of healing off my robe.
Nice.
And,
Okay.
do that. 2d4 plus 2.
Starting to think you have a healing potion problem.
Oh,
Yes.
I rolled 2 1s.
The thing is, he's also got a drinking problem, so he just splashes it past his shoulder.
Yeah. So no, that's my go.
I love that film.
Okay. It is now
The hoping the creature
creature's
moves.
turn. I appreciate we're at 10:24 here, but we're like close. We're like one big hit away. Are we all happy to finish it off?
Yeah, let's just keep going.
Yep.
Okay. So we'll start off with the Riddigator's turn. With everyone making a dex saving throw, please. Lois takes the hit. As it fires off, just shoots up into the air, this ball of...
I'm a good contender for this. Got 9.
It's not
Any
me.
lower than 9.
It's not me.
3.
I got
Oh,
9
yes,
as
that
well.
I got a 4.
Oh.
I got a 6, sorry.
6. Any lower than 6?
1 for the team.
Alright, it's Atan then.
I am potentially mega dead here, boys.
Not allowed.
Hang on. Heroic inspiration, which I got last time for playing my harmonica.
Your what, sorry?
Kazoo.
I think you should only get that inspiration if you actually played the kazoo right now.
This is true. Come on, whip the kazoo out. No, can't hear that.
Are you gonna re-roll?
I rolled a 12, which then brings it to 14.
Ooh.
So are our 2 9s the lowest now?
Looks like
Okay, rollies then. Lowest loses.
Just straight rollies.
Straight
D20, yeah.
Yep.
Ha!
Got 9 again.
I got 2.
Ooh.
Goes to Bug. Bug, as this ball of necrotic energy spirals down towards the party, it hits you directly, and you take 59 points of necrotic damage.
Half
Okay.
to
Half to
20,
29.
29. Oh, that's fine. I'm still alive. Just about.
Okay. It's then gonna let's have a claw at Kral as it sort of begins climbing back up. It slashes at Kral. Wait, death throws. I get that. Advantage for 29 to hit, which I won't even wait for a response. That is 20 slashing.
I need to do a Constitution saving throw, don't
And 19 necrotic.
I'm down.
I? Ooh. Sorry, guys. I've just lost concentration on that spell.
Oops.
Yeah. That's not good.
No.
So,
Not good with its turn now.
Yeah. Sorry. Continues to move as it slashes out at Kral. It comes up and gives a second at Bug. With, 30 something to hit.
oh, yeah, that hits. And do I take that aura off, whoever put it on?
15.
I don't know how to get it off. Thank you.
22
DM's on
points.
now.
22 slashing.
I fall to the ground.
Okay.
Unconscious.
You're blind, and all having its face fucked up really bad.
And
I did hear.
then it'll turn and make a stomp at Morgrex. Oh, that's not great. 19 to hit.
That's a hit.
This thing's absolutely rampaging.
Can I... Hang on.
There's 21 bludgeoning and 1 sec fiddy. And then anyone who's in 10 feet of the stump, so Mazdak and Atan and Morgrex, also takes 10 points of necrotic.
I think it's exactly what you needed for me.
I'm
Was
down.
it?
Dan.
So that would be an automatic death save fail for me as well, wouldn't it?
You're not within 10 feet.
You're not within 10 feet of the stump.
I thought. Oh, okay.
You're in 10 feet of the creature, but it's stomping at Morgrex, and you're not within 10 feet at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it's go. Atan, private death saving throw, please.
Did the creature manage to dislodge the spiritual weapon?
Yes.
It teleport without it?
Yeah. It's
I'll just checking, that's fine.
okay.
That was not private, Atan.
I thought that as soon as I did that reaction. Sorry.
I didn't see that. Everyone else did though. Can you tell me what it was? Okay. Right.
That completely fucked my plan up.
Yeah.
Take it as I'm unconscious. I'm no longer scared of it because I'm unconscious.
That's a benefit. Yeah.
That's a plus.
I
You
was
might be
never scared
more
of it.
scared. You might be more scared when you wake up.
If you wake up.
Right in front of me.
If that's true. So with its bonus action. No, sorry, the lair action turn. What's that? The two nearest people. That's Bug and Morgrax. There's two wisps that just fire off out of the creature. It's kind of no, it would just be that one. So an 18 to hit you, Bug, which I don't think does.
Well, wouldn't it be an automatic hit because I'm unconscious?
Yep.
Well, you still need to hit.
It's still kind of a ranged attack, so it still needs to hit you.
Then it does.
And it doesn't, no. Morgrax, however, that was a natural 20.
Yay!
We're going down, people. We should have finished.
Yeah. I was about to say that this is the DM's plan all along. It's like, oh, we're so close to killing you all.
That is 31 points of necrotic damage.
And the healer is down.
So we've got 14 members down at the moment.
5.
5. Who's
Kral, Bug,
no.
Morgrax,
Wow.
Atan, and Mazdak.
There's only Bernier and Sasha left.
Yep.
Oops.
Sasha, it is just us. As I said, go.
Run away!
Yeah, run away!
Oh no.
Have you two come up with a plan?
We've got a plan.
Let's do this!
For people's reference, what Bernier said to Sasha as it was tearing through everyone is, Sasha, get close and wait for my call. Be ready to smash this thing back into the awful future it should never have come from.
Okay, what's the plan? What are we doing? You two can kind of take your goes simultaneously for narrative
The
drive.
ideal thing would be for Sasha to get up close, but I don't know if she can get close enough.
I can move 40 feet, but if you want me to get right up close, then it's going to be at the cost of my attacks.
I just need you in melee range.
Okay.
I think 40 feet's... I think that's in melee range to move there. I don't know.
Let's say yes.
What, there?
To there.
I can't see.
Oh, sorry, mine's hidden. It's because I was measuring stuff.
I was thinking, I can see that, but... Okay.
Am
And
I in
then-
melee range of the thing?
No?
Yes.
Yeah.
Dear, fudge a little bit. And then with Sasha at the ready, I'm going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 behind her. Bonus action, Misty Step, appearing above its head. And I'm then going to just, with the sword in both hands, just drop onto its skull for an attack.
Sasha, how are you assisting this?
Can I aim to strike at the same time so both our strikes count as one?
I said you can take your goes at the same time.
Okay. With that, I'm going to just innately call my heroic inspiration to give myself advantage because I think I need it here.
Okay.
And
Would
yeah,
you possibly be reaching out to anyone?
yes,
Yeah, I'm gonna be like, I'm real, babe. Could do with some help here, my lovely.
calling upon Nagale to
Okay.
guide the blade.
Remember, you promised me you'd give me some assistance, right?
Oh, you've gone back to your roots.
I'm not a fucking child.
You sounded more Essex than ever. Okay, let's.
Sucking all of the energy out of the moment.
Yep.
Sorry.
Yes.
Amriel, aid me.
Right. Sasha, make a religion check for me. Doing rollies with you.
9.
It's my 3.
Ooh.
So, as you begin to move, the pair of you running.
We'll rage as well before I strike.
Okay, this is getting anime moment. So, Sasha, Burn, you two just have come up with a plan. You run at this thing. Sasha stops short, and I kind of imagine, I know you misty stepped, but I can kind of imagine just giving like a bunk up and throwing you over a shoulder to get there. Let's also have a faith check for Nagale's assistance.
Faith, I've got a +8 on this one.
Better than my +0.
I'm going to roll my wood effect die. Okay, that is an 8 + 8 for 16.
Okay.
Nice.
Time pauses as you're in the air, Bernia. And you feel Nagale is with you, just on the breeze, nothing physical. And you just hear her voice on the wind. Give it everything. And let's have some attack rolls, damage.
Right.
I'm.
So, usual stuff for me.
You get advantage from your reckless anyway.
21.
Okay.
I rolled with advantage from the heroic inspiration. The first one was an 11. Here, I don't think it's going to show up too well. But, I don't know if you can see it on this die here.
No.
It's not visible. It is.
That's a 20.
It's a 20.
It was meant
So-
to be.
With everyone down around me, I'm also on the hit going to use my superiority die for a distracting strike, which would give Sasha advantage, even again. And I mean, it's been immune to radiant, but you can't stop me from putting the 3rd level smite into that as well. Right, so 4d6.
Maybe it'll
Nagale
do
told you
nature,
to give it everything.
maybe it'll do
Yeah.
nature damage because of Nagale. Hint, hint.
So 4d6 from the weapon.
Did my 21
Two-
hit, by the way?
2d8 from the Spirit Shroud, which is still up. Another 2d6 from the Superiority die. I'm going to dip into my DM dice for this.
That's 28 from my end, with no bonus extra for help from Amriel if she's about and listening and helping and stuff.
Smite. The third level. 40.
Add a d12.
2d8, 3d8, 4d8 to 8d8. I don't have enough dice splits.
So I rolled a 12 on my d12.
Oh,
Nice.
fantastic.
So that rounds it up to a nice even 40.
4d8. $5d8. 68. Oh, I have more in here. My DM dice. I need all the dice to hit them really hard. 6, 7, 8d8. So 46. 66 and 10d8, but all split into different damage types. So.
Don't worry about damage types.
Okay, cool. Could barely hold them all in my hands. I'm going to put my keyboard back. Okay, so... oh my god. I picked some of the most unreadable dice in the world. 5, 10... oh god. 20... 30... 40... 50... 60, 70, plus the 8 on the blade for 78 points of damage.
Nice. So it's 118 between the two of you.
The damage threshold you needed to hit was 85.
And you almost got that on our own.
Yeah,
But
almost.
always useful to have your allies on hand.
So Sasha goes, Bernia follows, disappears, reappears up in the air, blade in hand, coming down through the skull as Sasha turns and pushes hers up through from the
And we
other
stab
side.
each other and now everybody's dead.
Yeah.
Two swords meet perfectly in the middle. The creature lets out the most garbled, disgusting roar as it begins flailing limbs as it falls to the ground. And as that mist hits the ground, it begins to just sort of seep into the earth itself. And congratulations, you have slain the beast.
Hey.
Wasn't close. Not at all.
No.
No, not at all.
Well, we'll see what. Well, I think we'll still have to take things in actions because you do have 5 people down.
Yep.
Yeah.
You have limited actions. Death saves are going to be.
Fortunately, both of us can heal a little bit, so...
I've
And
got
like I kept
Morale's
telling you
magical sword
before-
of healing.
The fight. Loot the healer.
Oh, there's a good reason why I didn't spend all of my lay on hands on healing Sasha. I saved some of it because I knew...
Wow. That was some fight, that was.
For
Yep.
you,
That was a
one.
great fight.
Very
I mean-
tense.
Monster design. Mad props. That was fantastic.
Yeah.
That, Martin, that was
Definitely.
phenomenal. That was so interesting and different and exciting. It was brilliant. I love this, the whole split up of the things and then the random amount of attacks that it had. Absolutely fantastic.
Good to hear. Thank you. Oh, and well done on everyone on surviving.
Well,
Just
two of
Yeah,
them.
see that.
Two of them
Maybe,
survived.
maybe. Yeah.
So, are we going to pick up
yeah.
with death saves next time?
I think we will.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Okay.
pretty late now.
Yeah. Okie dokie.
Yeah. I do find interesting combat, especially for boss fights, is the hardest thing to craft as a
It
DM.
is.
Yes.
And that,
Well, that was the balance was fantastic. You can see by the amount of people who are down, the fact that we just did it. That means
Yep.
the boss fight was balanced
perfectly. And the interesting mechanics.
Yeah,
I mean, whenever a boss fight happens, if it's just an HP slog, it's just rubbish.
Yeah.
But this was brilliant.
Yeah.
I'm
Being immune
so
to
impressed.
radiant and necrotic, like forcing us to kind of judge what else we have, because not relying on Sasha and Bernya's outright damage output. And Sasha was putting out hefty damage still, but
Yeah, well, great weapon fighting, you +10, didn't you? So it's a
yeah.
extra big chunk on top.
But there's still a huge chunk coming from Atan and Bug and Mazdak and Kral.
Well, Mazdak didn't do huge amounts because basically
Well-
all the saving throws it had to make, it had a +16 and my saving throw is 17,
Yeah.
so it can't fail. So you effectively took... The thing is, Mazdak's not really a damage dealer. Mazdak's a support wizard.
Him moving Morgrax over to get Kral back
Yeah,
up. though.
that's what Mazdak's thing is. He is looking at the battlefield and making judgments as to what to do rather than damage.
He's a Swiss Army Mazdak.
yeah.
He literally,
But-
you know,
Bug's aura. Oh,
oh
God,
that saved Mazdak so many times.
100%. That was the most important thing in the fight.
Yeah,
It's nice to know I did something right.
yeah. Well, without that, Mazdak would have been insta killed.
Yeah, that's true. I probably would as well.
I mean,
Oh,
I think you got 4 points from being insta-killed
Yeah.
from a hit that was halved.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
So yeah, that was really good fun, really enjoyable. Thank you, Martin. Thank you, everyone, for doing such a good job, and especially the big bosomed babes with the big fuck off swords that killed the monster.
Yeah.
You know,
Team effort.
There's only one
The
question.
big-bladed babes that bashed the beast.
exactly.
Only one question left though. Do we level up?
Well, you're right, Cal.
Well, I mean,
well, you
I
might not, because you'd be dead.
instinctively
We
want
have to
say
wake
yes.
up. We have to wake up first.
Are you waiting and waiting, babe?
Yes, obviously you can all level up.
Okay.
If we survive.
Should we do that next week?
Yeah,
You
because
can
it'll give
do
us
that
like,
next week, yeah.
It's not gonna change the death saving throws, is it?
No.
Yeah,
So
but
whether you
I'm
do
just
it now or
thinking,
you-
I have to go.
Yeah.
okay.
I have a dog
We don't
to
have to
walk
do it
and,
now.
and stuff, so I'll happily do that next week. But yeah, thanks all. Thank you for watching. We will be back here on Tuesday for more Helleran and the what happens next moment. And yeah, if you liked us and you enjoyed this, I mean, why wouldn't you? This was fantastic. We love you. You're fantastic. You're just the best people. If you didn't like it, however, off you fuck.